Hello, my name is Sabrina Edwards, and today I'll be discussing the impact of eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, or commonly known as EMDR, in the treatment of children with PTSD and complex stress disorders. Following traumatic events, both adults and children can develop a range of psychological systems, with post-traumatic stress disorder being one of the most significant. In this presentation, we'll explore the research behind EMDR and its effectiveness, focusing specifically on its use with children. We'll also delve into the psychological challenges involved in developing effective treatments for young people affected by trauma. In the EMDR is grounded in the Adaptive Information Processing Model, also known as AIP, which provides a theoretical framework for understanding how traumatic memories are stored and processed in the brain. According to the model, our brains are naturally equipped to process experiences in a way that leads to adaptive resolution, meaning we're usually able to make sense of events and store them in a way that doesn't cause ongoing distress. However, during traumatic experiences, this natural processing system can become overwhelmed. The traumatic memory may be stored in its original unprocessed form, complete with the intense emotions and distorted beliefs that were present at the time of the event. EMDR was developed to alleviate and ultimately prevent the long-term psychological effects of trauma, particularly the symptoms associated with PTSD. Using bilateral stimulation, such as guided eye movements, EMDR helps individuals access and reprocess traumatic memories, allowing the brain time to resume it to its natural healing process. This resulted in a reduction in emotional intensity and the development of more adaptive beliefs about the experience. EMDR has shown promise in working with children who may lack the verbal skills or cognitive maturity to process trauma through traditional talk therapies. And this challenge is further compounded by the fact that EMDR has multiple treatment variants which can vary in structure and application depending on the practitioner and the child's needs. While this flexibility can be beneficial, it also underscores the need for clearer developmentally appropriate guidelines to ensure consistency and effectiveness in clinical practice. My placement with Collie Wobbles greatly influenced my interest in EMDR and the surrounding topics. It's an organisation dedicated to encouraging healthy coping mechanisms and improving overall community well-being. And they recognize the profound impacts that emotional distress can have, not just on the individual, but on the entire family system. And through my research and experience with them, I've come to see how developing a specific trauma-informed EMDR protocol for children and adolescents could help reduce current symptoms and potentially prevent the development of PTSD in the future. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my research.